Hi, friends. Hello. I was trying to hide my gum. It's not gonna work. Let's chew it. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to I think it's our second home show. I did do a Verishop live show based on home products, like for my first show ever. So we're coming back. We're coming back to a home show, and I'm really excited. So I have 3 different things to share with you today. And one of them is already in front of me. It's these beautiful plates. And then I have a teacup and saucer set that I want to share with you today. And then I have a sound machine. Now, sound machines are like really awesome because like I didn't know I needed one for the longest time. And I was like, why does my sleep suck? But I eventually like stumbled upon them and I was like, oh, yeah, let's try this. Because I would like fall asleep to fans, things like that. Anyway, I'll get into more of that later. Basically, it's just like changed the way that I fall asleep. It's just like so much better. But back to what is in front of me, and let me go ahead and start presenting. These are the Hawkins New York organic dinnerware. So I got the salad plates, and they come in a set of 4, and they come in this like middle gray color. There's a little blue in there mixed into the gray. And I really like these because they're so delicate. Like, look at how thin that is. And like, I just think they're so elegant and like dainty and like lightweight. And I really just like all those different characteristics about it. And there's just like like a very organic nature to them, as the name suggests. But they all seem a little bit different, and that's something that I like as well. Now, these won't fit your whole dinner on them unless you're having like a light dinner, but they'd be great for lunch, breakfast, snack time, really anything in between. And so the set of 4 here can stack to a line. So they have the same like basic shape with little minor differences. So they can stack neatly like that if you're the kind of person who's like, I need them to stack together perfectly when I put them away. You can totally do that. Or you can kind of offset them while you're putting them away. Or if you just put them away like haphazardly, like I do with a lot of my dishware, they just end up being crooked. Which is maybe why I haven't bought like square plates. Like all my plates right now are round, aside from these, which are I guess round in the general sense, but they're a little different. But because I just kind of like put them in my cabinet and I'm like, all right, that was good. But it does indeed look good when they're a little staggered as well. So if you do have these as like a display set, you can totally like have them like this and like have them angled and be like, oh yeah, they're organic plates, which they are. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few different ways that you can set this. And the first way I'm going to show you, to make sure I'm very careful with them because they are delicate, is for lunch. So this is a tea towel, but pretend it's a napkin, or a tablecloth. We can do tablecloth too. So here's one way that you can set it for lunch. And I say for lunch because this is a lighter color. Let me fix it. I hate it when you can see like the hens. But usually for lunch, I go lighter colors with table setting, and then for dinner, I do something darker, like a little more moody. And so here's like a nice lunch setting. So let's say you have a tablecloth of this pattern, or you have napkins of this pattern. Something on the lighter side would work really well with this plate. Or you can set the plate in the center here if you do only have tea towels like I do. You can set the plate in the center and then just have that be your go-to. You can make a makeshift, it's not tablecloth, placemat. You can make a makeshift placemat as well if you have a large enough tea towel. Let's try it. We got time. We got nothing but time. Because this gets pretty big. So this is about the size of a placemat, right? So if you have a tea towel that you want to use that's like this, you can just totally do this instead. And then that way it can double as a napkin when you're done. Like when your guests are done, they can take their plate off and then like, wipe down their hands. So many ideas, so many different uses. Okay, but this is one way that you can set it. And then you'll have your lunch on the plate, and then you have your silverware. I don't know if I think it's like forks on the left, knives on the right, right? I've gotten to the point where I like make my tables and like place settings, but I haven't gotten to the point where I know which side the silverware goes on. So just bear with me there, or we just don't have to talk about it. That's fine too. So I think this plate goes well with lighter colors. If you have lighter colors in your table setting. I think it also goes well though with darker colors or more moodier colors. So these are actual napkins that I have and I use them every day. These are my go-to napkins. And it goes well with darker colors too. See? Now for this, I would definitely do as kind of like a dinner setting because it's darker color. That's just me. Whatever fits like your house vibe. Like I have a lot of like moody colors and furniture in my house, so I usually go moody for dinner. But whatever works for you. You can kind of lay them out. You can kind of offset the plate a little bit. You can put the plate in the center if you open it up a little more. Let's see. It's a little stain. That's okay. So you can get an idea. If you had like a darker tablecloth, this is what it would look like. And if you open it up all the way, you kind of get the full picture here of what this could be. And then you can also garnish the plate around, like not on the food, but like around the plate and like have like little plants or like little, I don't know, like little surprises, little pieces of decoration. I think all of that's really cool. I really like just table setting in general because you can get so creative and you can tell a story, you can put your own personality into it. Like it's just, it can be so many things for like different purposes. I really like that. I also like this, like kind of like putting the plate in the center vertically and kind of doing half off, half on. I really like that as well. If you're into doing like napkin origami, which I know nothing about, I've only seen it, it'd be a great way to accent that too by putting the napkin on the plate. I think I only know that. This is the extent of my napkin origami. Just fold up the napkin and put it on the plate. If you have one of those like napkin rollers, it'd be a good time to use that and put it here in the center and then put the napkin on the plate. So it looks something like this. So you can do that as well as for your table setting. And yeah, don't be worried about like handling these. I know like I had the stack of 4 before and I was like kind of carefully putting them off to the side, but these are pretty durable. I just baked it down on the table here and then didn't do anything. So it's another good thing. Let's see. So there is a live stream deal going on for all of the things I'm talking about today. And so right now the plates, the set of 4 is $54 when it's usually, I think it says 80. So it's on sale, like super sale. Oh, they're sold out, y'all. Oh my goodness. Well, I don't blame them. It's really good. These are really nice plates. Man. Well, you'll have to save them for when you're shopping next time because they're sold out. But it'd be great again for like a dinner party with having like darker color cloths, or you can do something lighter for like a lunchtime or a brunch. We haven't even talked about brunch yet. My favorite thing. You can fold up a little bit more. This is actually a tea towel for those of you who have just joined, but it works all the same for your table setting. So you can have something like this too, where the plate sits in the center. Just so many things you can do. And especially if the towel is larger, you can really play around with the shape of the towel and of the setting, or you can kind of cheat it to where it looks like it's a smaller napkin. That works for you. So it's up to you. You get creative, do what you like. You can also hop on Pinterest and see if you can see or find any pins on there that you really like. I'm making a paper airplane right now, but I have a vision. So let's say you have like one of those like napkin holders. You can kind of cup it in the center here and then lay it on the plate. So lots of different things you can do. Or you can open it all the way up and kind of get an idea what it looks like with a tablecloth. So say you're having a picnic and you're outside and you have like a lined tablecloth. This is what that would look like. So if you have any questions about these or the plates, let me know. I'm just going to put them off to the side while I talk about the next thing, which is the cutest little teacup saucer. And it's from Casa Fina. So it is the Pacifica teacup and saucer. And right now I have some tea a tea bag in here. Let's see if you can see that. Yeah. So this is it. It's so cute. It's so, so cute. Like it perfectly fits into the palms of your hands. So as you're sipping your warm drink on these colder weather or these stormy weather, now that spring is coming along. I'm in Austin right now, and my sister just called me and said that there's going to be like hail, like 2 inches of hail coming through here in like 2 hours, y'all. So I'm like ready to hunker down. I'm going to make some more tea, make some new tea that's warmer. And then also make hot chocolate and just like have like a stash of like hot drinks ready for me to drink out of this. But yeah, anyway, if you're in like the southeast / southwest region, be careful. There's a storm coming. There's a very, very big storm coming. Okay. Anyway, back to the show. This is not microwavable, so I wouldn't stick it in the microwave. And actually, to talk about specifics on the plates, I would not put those in the dishwasher, just because, like, if you're like me, like, I just throw stuff in my dishwasher, and I kind of, like, there's some organization to it. Like, I'll stack the plates on the bottom and blah, blah, blah. But there are times where, like, I'll, like, kind of, like, put something in, and I'm like, I could probably set that up better, and then I don't. Anyway, be careful. Wash your hands. Wash your hands. Wash your plates by hand. Wash your hands, just like ingrained in my head at this point. Anyway, as a warning, I would hand wash this set as well. So you get the teacup, and then you get the matching saucer, and this is so, so cute. And it's like in the same family of color as the plates. Like, I think you could cheat it enough. But what's nice about the teacup and saucer is that it has this nice texture to it that you can feel as you're holding it, as you're handling it. So let's say you have a coaster for this guy, which I do have a coaster for this guy. And so you can have this chilling on the coaster, and then you can have like a little dessert or a little treat that you want to eat with your warm drink. You can do that as well. I have like some muffins, some blueberry muffins in the fridge right now, and I'm just going to go warm them up later and indulge and use this plate because it's super, super cute. Oh wait, I stand corrected. This is dishwasher and microwave safe. Look at that. Okay, let's see. So if you can stick it in the microwave, you can make your hot chocolate. That would be cute. You can just stick your hot water in the microwave and then pour your hot chocolate afterwards. That's handy. That also makes them so much more durable. Like, I love that. I love that they have that versatility where you can, yes, wash them by hand if you're a little more careful, or like I'm a little more careful, a little more cautious. Like I am. Like, I'd probably still wash them by hand, at least until I'm over like over the hand washing. I'm like, all right, whatever, just throw it in the dishwasher. It's nice to have the versatility. I'll say that. So. And I love that the size of the saucer is just like perfect, and like the handle doesn't overreach the saucer. The teacup is like the perfect size and sits in the center of this little indent. Like, I think all the attention to detail as a set are really there, and you can really tell. So this set right here is also on sale for the live show. It is $24.65 instead of $29. So you get a little bit of deal there. Can't beat that. I think $25 is a great price for this because of, one, Casafina being the brand, and then also like just the durability of what you're getting. And you're getting two pieces. You're getting the saucer and you're getting the teacup. So can't go wrong here. And if you buy them with the plates, it would all kind of go together as like a matching set. So again, the more the merrier. Okay, so I'm going to leave this guy here while I bring over the last item that I want to talk about today, and it is my sound machine. So this is the SnoozeGo. So it is a portable speaker, a portable sound machine speaker, so you can take it with you on the go. So if you've had a white noise machine before, this is essentially the same thing, where it has different, it has 5 different, I believe, sounds, but let's play them. So here's one. And then you hit the, there's an up and down volume, but you hit the play button to switch between the different sounds. plays a little sound before you get back to the beginning, so it knows, so you know that you've gone back to the beginning there. But it has 5 different sounds, which I think is awesome. Like, then they're all a little different. Like, some sound more like beach waves, some sound more like air conditioning, some sound more like fans. And so I think it's nice to have that versatility where you're like, okay, not really feeling this one. There's like 4 others that you can choose from as well. It's not like just one standard sound across the whole machine. And I love like how quiet it gets. Like, this is pretty quiet. So if you need to use it with someone else in the room, or if you are taking a nap but no one else is, it won't bother them too much. And I saw, like, when I was unboxing it, like, some people stick it under their pillow. So if it's like still too loud, even on the lowest setting, you can still get something out of it and put it under your pillow so it's not as loud. But it does also get loud. So I'll stop talking for a second and show you. So if there's just something like annoyingly noisy and loud that you're trying to cover up, this will get the job done, like, no problems. So it's really easy to use. 4 different buttons here. There's a power, there's the next button, and then lower your volume, raise your volume. It also has a little lanyard on it, but you can hook it, unhang it on things. Or you can just take it, like, if you're walking somewhere and you can put it on your wrist. And that's usually what I do when I have stuff like this. I kind of play with the lanyard around my wrist. And then here is the charging port. And so it takes, this looks like like an iPad or like the new phone chargers, but it has the cord with it. So it'll give you a charging cord regardless, but it doesn't come with the block. You just get the USB port on it. So you have to keep that in mind. So you can charge it using your computer. You can charge it using a wall charger, as long as it's not too, like, energized, like, too strong. As long as it's not too strong, it has to be 5 volts and under. So I would say charge this on your computer, or charge it on something like, you know how there's nightstands with USB ports in them. I would charge it there. I wouldn't use like a big like computer charger block, or anything larger than like a regular like cell phone. Like, you know how iPhone has the square blocks? Like, I would use that, and not use anything larger than that, because they said you can zap it, and you don't want to do that. You want to keep this thing for a long time, right? They also said don't sleep with it under your pillow and charging at the same time. That poses a risk. So something I just wanted to pass along to you. There's a whole pamphlet when you get it that says like a list of like do's and don'ts. So it sounds like they've tested this and like, okay, this is what you can do. This is what is not safe to do. So I really appreciated them like giving the instructions ahead of time. It was even covering up the speaker, so you had to read it before you could even open the speaker. So it's a very safe product, and they tried to keep safety in mind too with giving the extra information there. So you'll just stick the charging point in the back and then plug it into whichever port charger that you want to use, that you have accessibility to. Whatever you have accessible at the time while you're there. And I know a lot of like cars have USB ports now, so you could charge it in the car, and then, or you could play it in the car, maybe if you're sleeping on the road and the road noise bothers you. Although I find road noise to be a form of white noise. Like, I fall asleep on road trips like that. It's pretty bad. It's bad for the person driving. It's great for me. Okay, well that's all I want to talk about today. Let me grab the plates so you can see those again. I'll grab a few. So this is what I had for my home show. Had the SnoozeGo speaker. And I really want to know, I'm going to look them up after this show and see what other products they make, because I was really impressed by this one. I want to see what else they do. But we have the plates, which come in a set of 4. We have the saucer and teacup set, and that is at a really good price, only $24. Like, you can't really beat that. And the plates here are sold out, but those were, where'd they go? $54.40 for the whole set. So I would save them and maybe add to your bag if you can, and so that when they come back in stock, you'll be notified and you can pick them up. So we got these 3 things. If you have any questions, just let me know. I am here on Verishop, obviously, but I'm also on Instagram where you can actually DM me. And so if you have anything that you want to ask, just let me know. But I'm very excited to enjoy this teacup and saucer with the weather that's coming. I'm a little excited. Like, I love rain. Like, I love all things cozy, and like, this is giving very cozy vibes right now. Like, I could see myself having like a nice muffin on the saucer and a warm drink, or settling down for my dinner, and like it's a hot dinner, maybe it's like spaghetti or something. And then like kind of have that there on the plate. And then if the white noise of the rain itself doesn't do it, I have my own white noise machine here where I can make my own calming atmosphere. And yeah, whenever I think about white noise machine, I think about like snores. Like, it's just, I probably snore occasionally. I've been told, okay, and I snore occasionally, but there's just like some chronic snores out there, and they really can't do anything about it. So if you are living with a chronic snorer, know a chronic snorer that like someone else in their life is suffering, this would be a great gift to give them. Be like, hey, just give this to your partner, give this to your person, and just let them know you care about them and you care about their sleep by having a white noise machine in the house so they can turn it on when you're snoring out of control. And if you're the partner who can't sleep at night, this is for you. This is all for you. And today it is going to be $42.49. And then I believe the live stream deals last for a half hour after the show. You have to add to your bag now still. But you'll have like a half hour afterwards to decide if you would actually want to make the purchase or not. And if before then you have questions, just let me know and we can chat about it. Yeah, that's really all I have to say. But thank you all so much for coming to my show. Let me just scroll through quickly to see if I had anything else to say. I think we're good. But if you have any questions, like I said, just let me know. And if you're not following me already, go to my profile and give me a follow so you can be in the know, introduced about live shows that I have in the future. You can also see my content that I'm posting along the way on my grid, and so you can keep all that good stuff in the know. And the next show that I'm having is actually a half hour from now, and it's going to be a skincare show. So I have some Pretty Party, I have some Blue Agave moisturizer from them that I am loving so much, and then I have a mud mask that I'm going to do on the show. I'm very excited for that as well, especially with the weather that's coming. Like, it's going to be a good time. And the last thing I have for that show is a loose beauty makeup like remover pads or skincare remover pads, and then it also comes with a headband. So if any of that interests you and you want to get a live stream deal there as well, be sure to tune into that show. After the show ends, you can go back to the live stream show homepage and browse through the shows, and then you'll see mine coming up next soon. So you can RSVP there and get notified when I go live. But until then, I will talk to you all soon. Bye.